What's going on, Vito TV23 family? Welcome back to the channel, man. First and foremost, we want to give utmost thanks to God himself for letting us see a beautiful and brand new day today, man. Also, from that, I also want to thank all my supporters, my current subscribers, as well as any new ones. I just appreciate all the love and support I've been getting, all the comments, the feedback. I appreciate everything, man. Also, from my last video I just dropped, I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate y'all commenting and responding back to me. It helps me out so much just to hear different opinions and different feedbacks on the topics I bring forth and the content I drop. So y'all continue to do that for me, man. It's giving me a lot of help and a lot of push through. So I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Also, man, before I continue, to my sister, Positive P, big shouts out to you, man. Again, y'all, that is Positive P. That is the name of her YouTube channel. I will try to get the link. If not, man, if you know who she is, just type in Positive Space P and check her out, man. She is one of the most sweetest individuals I've ran across since I started my YouTube channel. She's very supportive, always in my comments, along with her and like a couple others, man. But I want to shout her out because she did not have to put me in her lineup because I am fresh to YouTube, just starting out, man. I'm probably at 139, 140 subs, still growing and still trying to grind just like she is. She's, I think, 500 and some subs. So she's doing her thing, man. So I just want to give her the love, respect, and credit and honor where it's due. Thank you again for the shout out. It's much appreciated. Like I said, you melted my heart and my soul. I did not expect that. Me and my wife was watching the video together, and neither one of us expected me to hit the shout out lineup. So we were just checking out who you were shouting out and just checking out the video, showing you some love. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate it. Again, if y'all want to check her out, that's my sister. That's Positive P. Go show her some love. Get her 600 subs, man. And like she said, man, we're all here just trying to help each other grow, man. So much love to everybody, not just her, but everybody. All right, man. So tonight, man, I'm talking to y'all about overstepping boundaries in a marriage. And a lot of us, really, some of us, not all, don't even know that there is a boundary that could be overstepped in a marriage. And honestly, man, there's an intentional part of it, and then there's an unintentional part. And see, we have to realize when you overstep a boundary in a marriage, it causes conflict. Just as plain as day. It's just that simple. When you overstep your spouse's boundary, it causes conflict. See, when you come into a marriage, it's a mutual thing. You become one. So there's mutual respect and mutual equality, mutual agreements, everything. All right. So overstepping boundaries, man. Yes, it's a reality. It's real. All right. So when you overstep somebody's boundary, your spouse's boundary in a marriage, man, it's not just I'm not going to even just speak on the physical, whether how the hair looks or the beard looks, or you ain't groomed well, or you may not be dressed a certain way. You may have too much weight. It could even be fundamental things. Either way it goes, you're overstepping boundaries. And if you're now, let's speak on the intentional part of that. If you come into a marriage and you intentionally overstep your spouse's boundaries, what you're doing to him or her is the mutual respect or the mutual idea of respect that you came into the marriage with. You're now stepping on that part of the marriage too, which makes it harder for your spouse, him or her, to communicate with you, love you, and even be open and honest with you. Because then that's that wall that comes up that you had to break down when you first met them. They bring that wall back up because you've overstepped the boundary intentionally, trying to change them. And see, that's what you can't do. When you come into a marriage, when you accept that person after you say, I do, everything that you knew when you first met them, that's the person you get when you marry them. Like that's who you become one with. The person you get to know before you get married is the person you become one with. And see, that's the person that comes into that marriage. Yes, you still have to get to know deeper parts of that person, but you've already met the person before marriage. Then you have to get to know the person that you're actually married to, if that makes sense. And see, when you do that, that person that you get to know, that you fall in love with, you get into the marriage and you intentionally try to change them, they're going to feel neglected. They're going to feel hurt. And they're going to want to shut down because they're like, hold on, this is me. You accepted me for me, right? So now you're trying to change me intentionally. And that's going to put up barriers or walls that you're going to have to re-break down. It's going to cause a lot of conflict, a lot of disagreements, and mainly for that spouse, a lot of hurt. Because you're, like I said, you're overstepping the mutual equality and respect that you both came into the marriage with. Okay, so let's not just intentionally overstep boundaries, man. Let's not just come into this and say, I don't like the way you dress. You don't have the style I was expecting you to have. Or your hair ain't done the proper way. I don't like the way you wear your hair. Or you don't have the finest fashion. I don't like the way. No, see, you can't do that. Because once you accept that person, you're accepting all of them flaws and all. It's not just the fashion. It's not just the hair. It's not just the beard. It's not just the body shape. It's not any of that. You're accepting all of them inside and out. So when you overstep that boundary, man, especially intentionally, that's what you're doing. And then you have the unintentional part where you don't really, where we as married people sometimes don't realize, even the ones who are in a relationship that's not married, you may not realize you're doing it and you're trying to genuinely help your spouse, your boyfriend, your partner, however you want to call it. You may not realize you're doing it when you're genuinely trying to help, but you're overstepping boundaries and you don't realize, again, yet you're doing it. That's where, here we go, the hurt, the withdrawal, the unopenness comes in again because you're overstepping boundaries, but this time you don't realize you're doing it. And then when that happens, the only way to avoid the overstepping boundaries part of it, y'all have to know where to draw the line. It's just that simple. You have to know when and where to draw the line with your boyfriend, your partner, especially in a marriage, your spouse. Because you don't want to get to that point where you're constantly trying to be genuine, but still overstepping boundaries and still not at that point of realization that, why is my wife not talking to me? Why is my husband not talking to me? Why is he so shut in? He's shutting me out, or she's shutting me out. But that's because you haven't came to the realization of, oh man, I may be overstepping some boundaries by trying to be genuine and help, but not realizing that I'm hurting my significant other in the process. Or you're intentionally doing it. Again, like I said before, you're intentionally doing it, and then trying to change him or her and constantly putting pain and hurt, communication issues, withdrawals all in the mix, and you don't want that. For example, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right, let me give y'all something. When I met my wife, right, everybody has a type, right? No, well, I'm gonna put it this way: not everybody, some, if not all, have a type. Me, I don't see types. What I mean by types, I don't see body shapes and skin color or you gotta have hair this color, hair this way. You gotta no. I look here. I look in here. In here is what matters. Because if this ain't right, I don't care what your outside looks like. You could be the baddest thing smoking, but your heart, your soul, your personality, your spirituality, none of that matches who the outside of you is. That can make you the most ugliest person I could possibly ever be with or ever meet. So, when I met my wife, right? My wife isn't the thickest person And this is not me downing my wife. This is me telling you, I've accepted my wife for who she is day one. She came into this with, she was not, I'm gonna be honest, she wasn't feeling herself. Because she was so used to people down talking her, downgrading her, putting her down. She wasn't willing to accept herself like that. I have to be the one to build that back up, and I don't take full credit. God had to help me through this. So I give God credit for giving me the mindset, the knowledge, and the wisdom and understanding to understand her circumstance, her situation, in order to come in and be a push and a build up for her, to let her know you are beautiful just the way you are. I don't care who told you what before I met you. I'm telling you, you're enough. You don't have to have the biggest butt, and she doesn't. This is not me downing my wife. No, she does. She's not blessed with the butt. No, she's not. But it's enough for me. I married her, so obviously it was enough for me. Okay, understand that. Take that from that. Yes, it was enough for me to say, yes, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I'm not looking at the size of your butt. Or, yes, my wife was blessed with the top, with the boobs, the up top. You guess what? Hey, so be it. Everybody's either blessed with one or two things, butt, boobs, or both. She didn't get blessed with both, but God made her the way He wanted her to. For me, okay, may not have been for nobody else. Yes, she's had previous boyfriends, but they weren't for her. No. See me, when I met her, I was looking right here. Right here. That's what drew me into her. Her inside. She was beautiful already to me. But what the beautiful thing that caught me was her heart, her soul, her spirituality. Her mindset matched everything that was on the outside of her. She was even worried about a little pudge she had when she met me. Baby, don't change that. Why? Because then I'm not marrying the real you. I'm marrying the version you think I should be marrying, because you don't like the version of you. No, I want to marry all of you, the real you, the pudge, the body you came into the marriage with. That is who I want to be with. I didn't come into this overstepping boundaries, and that's how you have to look at it, people. Accept them for them, flaws and all, Coke bottle shape or not, bad red bone or not. You have to be willing to know when and where to draw the line, people, all right? So y'all think about these things, man. Again, think on these things that I'm putting in these videos about marriage, man, relationships, period, man. Think about these things, carry them with you, bring them forth in your relationship if you can, if it helps. If not, still just think on these things for future references. And I hope this helps somebody out here somewhere, man, seriously. Because I didn't realize it, because I had done it a few times and not realize I was doing, and I had to go back and regather my thoughts and myself and go back and apologize to my wife and re-break down those barriers and walls I had put up with her, because trying to change somebody is a mistake. Yes, I accept her for her, but like I wasn't when she first came in. Yes, like I told you, I accepted her for her, but still, man, it was hard. Like, cause she was so knotted in to her mom and everybody else, whoever else, or breaking her down. Before I met her, I was helping to some points, but some points I was just like, you gotta let it go. That wasn't enough. That's why I said. So I was kind of helping, but I wasn't. So that's why I said I had to go back and revamp myself. So y'all think about what I said, man. If you like the video, please smash that like button. Also, give me y'all thoughts and comments on this situation, this topic in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Again, I appreciate all the love and support. I love y'all. Continue to rock with me. Continue to help me grow. I'm here to help everybody else grow. We're all trying to reach our goal together, man. So I'm trying to get there just like everybody else. So y'all continue to do that for me, and I'll do the same for y'all, man. But until next time, man, it's been your boy Vito TV23, and we are out. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Like a Hellcat.